how do you actually get the most out of website analytics? It actually starts before you even log into Google Analytics. So, one of the biggest mistakes that we see nonprofits make with Google Analytics is logging in without a specific purpose in mind. But think about it, like if you didn't know what you were looking for, it's even easier to get turned around in there. And you're just going to find a ton of numbers and charts that seem interesting, but don't actually help you understand your website or your visitors or ultimately move your mission forward. So before you even log in for the first time, before you go looking at charts and graphs and data reports, we always recommend getting clear on two questions first. First, what question or questions are you trying to answer? Like, what is the specific information that you want to know? And what are you trying to learn, right? Like, understanding exactly what you're looking for gives you a much clearer place to start. And it grounds you a bit and just kind of helps you focus on the reason that you're logging into Google Analytics in the first place. And when you log in, you're going to be greeted by just a ton of information. So knowing what you came to do and what questions you ultimately are trying to answer will help you stay on task and resist those rabbit holes that are really easy to run down once you get into the data itself. So again, what is the actual kind of question that you're trying to answer? And then second question here, what do you plan to do with that answer once you have it? Like how will you use this information? What are you prepared or hoping to do with it? Right? We want to move past just being interested. We want to resist that temptation to just kind of like see what we find in there. And we want to use this information to do something meaningful, to propel our mission forward in some meaningful way. So if you don't have a great answer here, it might be a clue that this is sort of turning into what we call data for data's sake. And we want to avoid that as much as we possibly can. So the more we can connect, again, to these two framing questions, what questions are we trying to answer? What do we plan to do with that answer once we have it? The more we can make sure that the time we're spending on analytics is ultimately going to be time well spent.